Hello and thank you for joining me. I'm Heather Forgan of stampwithnellie.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator based in the UK. Today I want to talk to you about Paper Pumpkin. So Paper Pumpkin in the US and parts of Canada, I think, is a subscription box. So you get one of these boxes through the mail every month for a subscription. And in the UK, we have been incredibly jealous of this. So over the past couple of years, Stampin' Up! Have been releasing some of the Paper Pumpkin boxes into all of the markets that they work in. So this is one that we can get our hands on right now. There will be one coming up in another few days, and if you click on the link below, you'll get a link, the description bar below rather, you'll get a link to my blog, and I'll have some more details about that next one in my blog post. But you can buy this one from my shop right now. So again, there'll be a link in the description bar below to take you straight to my shop. This particular box is the Expressions in Colour box, and it contains what you need to make 9 cards. So there are 3 different designs and you can make 3 of each of those. It also coordinates perfectly with Expressions in Ink, which is in the annual catalogue on page 96. That's where the suite is there. So you've got a lovely stamp set there that costs you £22 with some nice inky bits, some flowers and some beautiful sentiments. This Paper Pumpkin box also comes with a stamp set included, and it has lovely sentiments as well. Let's see, you are amazing, sending hugs, congratulations, many thanks for everything, and some little flower stamps and an inky splot one as well. So you can see how well it coordinates with that suite. It comes with 2 mini ink pads called Stampin' Spots. One is Bumblebee and the other one is Evening Evergreen. Sorry about the reflections, but it's such a dark, drizzly, rainy, horrible day here. I need light. You get some sequins and some twine and some dimensionals. There should be some glue dots in here as well, but I think I might have mislaid them. I have started, oh, there they are. I have started using this kit. There are labels for you to stamp, and there's more than enough for your cards. So you will have 3 of those, 3 of those, and 3 of those that you need for your cards. So you've got some extra left over. You get your card bases and other layers and things to add on to them, and you get your envelopes. So there are 3 of one size and 6 of another size. So loads of stuff in there. Let me just put that to the side. And these are the cards that you make following the instructions. So the instructions are dead easy. They will take you step by step. So with this one here, your card base, take out your vellum piece from the sheet in the box. You want to stamp one of the sentiments. So it even shows you that you want to use 3 of the little glue dots and where you want to put them, so that when you flip that over and stick it to your card base, your glue dots are going to be underneath there, so they won't show. Obviously vellum will show lots. I actually added an extra one there in this piece here, so you don't really see that either. And then it tells you to put 2 dimensionals onto your stamped label and to use 5 of those sequins onto your card. So it even tells you how much of the twine to cut, and it's got a ruler along the edge of the instructions there so that you can cut the right length for that. So the instructions are so clear. I'll take you through this one because this one needed a bit of stamping. So it was this layer, and I stamped using the Evening Evergreen, and I actually did a little bit more stamping and took mine over the edge a little bit on there. Add that layer onto your card base and then add some glue dots along the bottom of that vellum thanks, and then stamp your For Everything. Now it does show using dimensionals there, but I just stuck it down because the dimensionals in the kit are a bit too big and I couldn't be bothered chopping them in half. So yeah, the only thing you need that doesn't come in this kit, and I forgot to say that at the beginning, is a lot of the kits in our kits collection come with a clear acrylic block. The Paper Pumpkin ones don't, so you will need that to do your stamping. I would recommend a D block because all of those individual stamps that you get in the box will fit onto a D block. So if you're brand new to stamping, definitely worthwhile investing in a D block for that. Obviously, if you're a stamper already, you'll have that in your toolkit. So the last card, you've got 3 sort of die cut things. Take your time when you're pulling them out because I pulled one bit off, so mine's is slightly different because I just glued that on. So this one has a vellum layer as well, and it tells you to add 4 glue dots in the centre there because it's going to get covered up by all of that beautiful foliage. And then you need to cut 12 inches of your twine, put that on however you like with glue dots in the middle, stamp your congratulations onto one of the thin sentiments. These are actually lined with Evening Evergreen. I thought it was black, to be fair, because it's such a lovely dark green. And then I stamped that with the Bumblebee ink and then followed the instructions, added 2 dimensionals, 1 either end, and added 5 more of those gorgeous sequins. Now, personally, I don't think it needed 5. I would probably only have used 3, and then I could save 2 for another project because I'm a bit mean. So yeah, those are the instructions. That's what you get in the box, and that's what you can make. So you would make 3 each of those, and you've got your envelopes, and you've got a few extras of these labels. You will probably have extra twine and things, and if you save your sequins by not using 5 on each card, you'll have some of those. But regardless of any of that, what you will have is you will have those stamping spots, and you will have your stamp set. So as I said, in the catalogue, the annual catalogue, there is a bigger stamp set that will coordinate with this, but if you don't want to spend your money on that, then you've got this little one already that came in your Paper Pumpkin box. So your Paper Pumpkin is just £20 to make 9 cards, and left over you will have 2 stamping spots and your stamp set. So what could you do with what you've got left over at the end. Well, I've got a pack of these ombre gift bags, and I used that stamp to stamp all over it so that it will tie in with this card from the Paper Pumpkin. Now I have a packet of pearls, I think it was, some kind of embellishment in there to give to someone as a thank you. I've just stamped a spare bit of card with that flower around the thanks. So the thanks comes from the stamp set. Decorated the bag with that one just all over, and decorated the tag with that one, tiny bit of ribbon which you don't really need, and just stapled that on. So nice and easy, not using an awful lot extra. I did use the gift bag, but as I say, I have that in my stash, but that then makes that coordinate with that. So I've got a thank you card and a thank you gift for somebody. Then I thought, well, how else could I replicate this card? And I used one of our note cards and envelopes, stamped the background, stamped the flower twice, and I just fussy cut that. Not very well, don't look closely. And then just used the sending hugs on a little bit, and glued that one down, and I've popped that up, and because I'm not going to use all of the sequins on all of the other cards, I have some left over just to add on to that one. Now obviously we've got thanks on there. Let me just go back into the box and pull out. So this is the sheet that I've already used. So I've got merci and danke on there, so you could, if you know somebody who speaks French, you could send them a card with merci, and if you have a German speaking friend or someone in your team like I do, then you can send them one that says danke. Obviously your stamps don't have other languages, but these cutouts do, and they're so pretty not to use. And to be honest, even if your friends don't speak those other languages, then I think most people know that these say thank you. So again, oops, you could use those as well. So I'm just going to show you very quickly what I did for this one, and I'm just going to change it up a little bit. What I did forget to say is that I also stamped the little envelope. These note cards and envelopes are lovely. They come in a pack, they're pre-cut and scored. You just have to fold it over, decorate it and pop it in the envelope. So I'll have a link to that product down below as well. So let's bring in another one of the cards and note cards and envelopes. I've got a little bit of basic white card for stamping and a bit for another sentiment. So using my D block, I'm going to mount that on there, and I'm going to use Bumblebee. Now I haven't used these Stampin' Spots because I already have the full size stamp pads, and that means that I can gift those Stampin' Spots to somebody else. I don't need to use them, so I haven't. Let me just bring that in. So this one I'm going to stamp Bumblebee, that lovely splodge, and it's very much like the alcohol technique that I shared on a video fairly recently. If you want to check back on that. So I'm doing this all full strength, but just going over bits. Can leave little bits of white, not a problem. Just twisting and turning that around so it's not all going the same way. It just gives such a lovely background, even if you don't stamp it properly. Like that. Perfect. I really like that. And when I did the bag, because that's ombre, I did full strength at the bottom, but I stamped off when I was doing the top, and I just kept going over until I thought I had enough covered, same as I did with that. So love that, really like that effect. That is simply going to get glued on to that piece there. So yeah, I am using glue from my stash. But it just shows you that you can keep on using that stamp set that you get in your paper pumpkin box long after you have finished using the supplies and made up those 9 cards that are in the box itself. Just want to score that a bit better. And then I have got this one, and I am going to find my stamp again. I've got the You Are Amazing. So let me just bring in another block. Save me cleaning that while we're waiting on camera. And again, using the Evening Evergreen because that's what's in the kit. Just trying to show that you can keep on stamping with the supplies that you've got. You Are Amazing. And I'm going to assume that I've used slightly less twine than I need to on one of the cards, or I got a little bit extra, or I happen to have some kind of twine, whether it would just be white twine or something in my stash. Tie a bow, not that huge. You can see I've got ink all over me. So on Saturday past, it was World Card Making Day, and got together with a group of friends, and some new ladies joined us. There was a mix of people, and we used Stampin' Up kits. Some of them were paper pumpkins, some of them were the kits that you can find on my website. And yeah, happy with that. And yeah, so everybody absolutely loved using the kits, whether they were a beginner stamper, or we had a lady there who actually sells cards, so she loved just being able to sit down and create straight away using those fabulous kits. And we managed, there was 8 of us in total, and we managed to make 102 cards to donate to charity for our World Card Making Day, which was awesome, absolutely awesome. I'm using these glue dots because I have simply misplaced the other ones. Did that come with it? Nope, it didn't. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll that up a little bit. I can pop that. This one does not want to play. Pop that up in that corner there. And then just add that little bow. Might play around with the bow later, so we can get it to sit properly. That's not bad, not bad at all. So there you go. that's just a cute little card. And again, you could just add tiny little bit of stamping onto your envelope as well. Let me just... This is just another one of the gorgeous little flowers. And there you have it. Another one. So you can keep on using the stamp set, the ink pads that you've got, add in a few little extra bits and bobs from your crafty stash, and keep on being creative with the Expressions in Colour paper pumpkin box. I hope you've enjoyed seeing this tutorial. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, then please do click on that subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching. Until the next time, take care. Bye bye.